Hello guys, day 21 September 22 and we'll be doing today questions based on environment theory part. That is, lot of definitions will be there and one or two wildlife protected area we'll take, but maybe in the next episode we'll do more of environment, which is more detailed. Okay, so 30-day quiz, day 21, and this is part of pack 5, for which geography already I have shown, science already I have shown, and environment we are doing. And in the coming days we'll do again economics, and we'll do maybe spectrum, which is very important, art and culture. Okay, these are things which are important for prelims and we'll be doing it. Comment your score at the end of this video. First question: which of the following is not an example of a monocopic plant? Rice, bamboo, orange, radish. So this is the first question of the first set, like you see here. 400 questions I have shown you in my students would have got 400 MCQ. So this is the first question out of that. So this is something where it will flower and set seeds and then die off. Okay, and then again you will have to plant it. So examples are here: rice, wheat, radish, carrot, bamboo, etc. But this polycarpic is the ones which will be perennial, and it will be every season it will be giving fruits. So every fruit kind of trees is that. So orange is the answer for not an example. Rice, bamboo and radish are examples of monocopic plant. Which of the following best explains halophytes? Plant growing in water of high salinity, plant which is crucial for healthy life of corals, plant which generally survive in hot deserts only, plant which releases maximum nitrogen into the atmosphere. So serious aspirants will know this. It's a very easy question. Halophytes are there, xerophytes are there, mesophytes are there. Okay, so you should know all these things. Whenever phytes comes, it's always plants, and then this halophytes is actually high salinity, and details are given here. But if you could not solve this question, that means you were not studying from maybe standard books like Shankar IAS or previous year papers, or following a good channel like we do, environment lectures. So change your source. Okay, if you could not solve this. Which of the following is true about photochemical smog? Okay, it's even in your NCERT. So it is also called as oxidizing smog. Then nitric oxide content in atmosphere plays a crucial role in photochemical smog. So both 1 and 2 are true. If you see this one, oxidizing smog or photochemical smog. Okay, the first seen sunny noons, Los Angeles, 1943. Vehicle emissions are the source or the origin. The nitrous oxide is there mixed with hydrocarbons in presence of sunlight and form this peroxacyl nitrate, pan, ozone, etc. Then oxidizing in nature, addition of oxygen causes irritation to eye. Okay, so it's a detailed one, and this is one of the sample revision chart for students who don't know what is a revision chart. Next year we are planning 250 revision charts, I think, which will cover almost every subject, but that will not be full syllabus because this is prepared only for these kind of comparative topics and not the individually full thing. Meaning environment will have only maybe 20-25 charts, but history can have 80 charts because history is having more factual things which you have to by heart and compare like this. Okay, so depending on the subject weightage, the number of charts will vary. And please study what is London smog also, classical smog, which is called, which is 1952, and there is a difference between both. Okay, that is why one is oxidizing and one is not. One is a reducing one in nature because it's addition of hydrogen. So, and see the difference, okay, because UPSC will form comparative statements most of the time, and these are very basics which you should know. Which of the following is not one of the authorized body to mark a product as eco mark? Okay, so whenever eco mark is there, actually there are 3 levels which goes through, and each level is done by a different body. So here 4 bodies are given, so obviously one will not fit into it, which is the one which does not fit into the process. So there are many labels and marks like this. Many more questions I'll show you where different type of marks are there, and UPSC already asked also about this labeling process. So Ministry of New and Renewable Energy is not there. Okay, this was started in 1991 and it's called EcoMark, and here the process is given. Okay, So I think maybe one more picture. Yeah, this one. This is the process, 3 stage. So steering committee set up in environment ministry, technical committee in central pollution board, and then finally BIS will be certifying it. So this is the process of awarding eco mark, and this also can be asked. So please see to that you study. Okay, it's taken from the official government website. Bioconiosis is in ecology refers to what? Permanent adaptation to new biome, species undergoing morphological changes in new environment, an association of different organisms forming a closely integrated community, diagnosis of a rare species to extract and study its genes. It's again given in Shankaray's textbook. So it's an association of different organisms forming a closely integrated community. So for fauna, flora, microbes, there are similar names. Okay, so it's a word which is there since long time, 1877. It's something not something new, and here they have given more details. So please read it, and just this definition is enough. Okay, and also see to it whether there is a word for these options also, like permanent adaptation to a new biome. What is it called? Then species undergoing this thing, just type it in Google, you will get something related to that, and that is what you need to study. Okay, because the wrong options always will be some topic which you have to study. Again, similar term, holoconiosis refers to what? The last phase of an extinction habitat, the relationship between biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem, the lower layers of marine ecosystem, the phenomenon of changing of fertile ecosystem to desert ecosystem. So it is the relationship between biotic and abiotic components of an ecosystem. Okay. So you know what is a biotic. Please watch my environment lecture. The basic 4-5 chapters I've already done. So 2020 students will have to study themselves the remaining one. But for 2021, by your prelims time, I will complete all the videos. And all the details are given. And these are again words which is there in your Shankarayas. I have put it together 2 questions because you can by heart it here itself. Okay, so this one is the relationship between biotic and abiotic, and the last question which you studied was an association of different organisms forming a closely integrated community. So it's almost similar, but there is a difference. Okay, so that is why you should by heart both the terms. Which of the following are benefits of mulching? Reduces weed growth, increases fertility of the soil, conserves soil moisture. So this is a typical UPSC question. Every year they'll ask one thing about agriculture or science and ask their applications, benefits, or something like that. So this is one question similar to that, and it's true. And with this picture in mind, you can answer all of them. Okay, because if this mulching is not there, then moisture will be lost. Okay, so all the reverse things you can see, and then with that benefits you can get it. Okay, so here again, weed seed germinate when exposed to light. Okay, so when this thing is there, light will not go there, and so it will not germinate, so it will reduce the weed growth. So like that, if you know the problems which it causes normally when there is no mulching, you can apply it with the benefits of mulching. Okay, provided that you know what is mulching. Okay, this dry leaves kind of thing is put on the soil. Only one species will benefit. This phrase does not suit which among the following? So predation, aminalism, parasitism, and communalism. So these terms you always study, but when UPSC asks something like this, you have to think in the exam also. Think of it. So here what happens is maybe 2 options will come to your mind, like you will feel like both of them are true, then how come it is like this? So only one species will benefit. Okay, you know all these, like there are 6-7 types of this kind of mutual things which happens between animals and plants and all. So one species benefit means one side is plus, another side can be minus or 0. Okay, so this way. So mutualism, you know, both will benefit, that is plus plus. Communism means one will benefit and one will not have any impact, so plus and 0. Proto cooperation is one plus and plus, it's like mutualization only. Aminalism is 0 here, meaning one person will benefit does not fit here. Okay, one person will lose, that is here. That's the opposite of communalism. Okay, if you see plus 0 here, and here if you see 0 minus, So 1% benefit is not here. Either one person will lose or one person will not have any impact. So that is why amniotism is the answer. And these three, if you see, parasitism, like one will have benefit and other will lose. Predation also, one will kill the other one, so plus and minus. Cannibalism also, one plus and minus. And competition is minus minus, like both are competing for the same thing, so obviously both will lose out, and that is minus minus. So this is a this table alone, if you by heart, any round and round question they ask, you will be able to answer. Okay. Mukundra Tiger Reserve was recently created to reduce the burden on which tiger reserve? Manas, Ranthambore, Sariske, Banarghatte. So if you know at least the location, you can get the answer here. Protected areas, any kind of question can come. They have even asked GK kind of question, like this particular wildlife sanctuary located where, and they will give 4 state names. So this is again the same thing. You have to know the state, and in that state which one else is there. And already one question came, like lions were shifted from one place to another. So which was the sanctuary? So here it's actually tiger, which we have picked up. So it is Ranthambore. Okay, the first male tiger was rehabilitated here, and details are given. Remaining or many are unwanted things, but at least the location and this process, what happened there. Okay, tiger was shifted. Which of the following is true about Kashmiri stag or hangul? It is a state animal of Jammu and Kashmir. In India, it is found only in Jammu and Kashmir. It is critically endangered as per IUCN. It is a subspecies of red deer, which is native to India. So this again is easy question for serious aspirants, because critically endangered 10-15 animals you have to by heart, especially for which we have some projects, like Project Hangul is there, Project Crocodile is there, Elephant is there, Tiger is there. So whichever is important, Project Rhino is there. Those animals, IUCN status and the Indian status, Indian protection status under wildlife protection, you are supposed to know. So 3 is true. So obviously option B will go away. Okay, and here the trick is to find out that this one only in Jammu and Kashmir, that is wrong. So that is why you will get the answer 1, 3, 4 by eliminating 2, because it's found in Himachal Pradesh also. And this year questions are expected on this kind of animals, either snow leopard or clouded leopard, rhino. These are the things which, or olive red tortoise. These are things which UPSC repeatedly asked. So again question can come, okay, because they never get fed up of asking those things. And all the other things are true. Subspecies of red deer, I think that's the only thing which is left, only native species left, which is a subspecies of this thing. And the more details are given here, the numbers and census and all, which may not be detailed, needed, but in mains maybe you can use it for some fodder points. So that is the 10 questions for today. We'll again, I think, one more environment series we'll do, where different types of questions will come. So if you see, the length of the videos are reducing every week, every day, as I promised. You will be made to scale up yourself, okay, because this session is not to teach you. This is just to make you revise, recall, and make you ready for that date, October 4. So new students who are watching this, or 2021 students who are watching it, please bear with this speed which we are going, because once you enroll, you will obviously get all these PDF, and for you different sessions will come in the next 1 year. This is a completely 2020 series, and that is why you can watch it, but please don't expect the speed or the slowness or whatever you want in according to you. Okay, so I'll come up with tomorrow's session. Thank you and have a nice day.